somebody who never wanted to be an actor today has a place in the hearts of crores of people.
That's a strange one, huh?
Yes. So coming to the issue at hand, a very serious one. You've been at the forefront of it. You've spoken extensively and you've been very vocal about the Sanatana Dharma and the need to form a particular board. The first question, sir, where is the issue at this point in time in terms of action? What can we expect from the state government? Because multiple organizations have come out. Somebody has sought for a court-ordered probe. Somebody has sought for a CBI probe. There are all sorts of messaging coming up.
No, why don't you see? People are looking at it as a prasad issue. For me, I'm not looking at it as an issue of prasad. Definitely, it is an issue. I think most of them, in general, not everybody I can say, but in general, the general public I can say. I don't know about the organization heads and mud chiefs. I'm not talking about them. But let it be political parties or political commentators, they're thinking Laddu or Prasad as just one issue. They don't know the before of it and post, pre and post. The issue is not about just Prasad. It is the way we run temples. It is the way we jump into conclusions. And the attack on Sanatana Dharma has been consist all through these decades. Ever since I'm in, at least, I can say at least ever since I come off, maybe a little awakening which I had around what is happening around me, say at least 3 to 4 decades. Right from I was 14, I'm aware. I was always aware. For me, I prefer equality. The issue is not about today. Okay, today it is a prasad, laddu, the desecration or whatever thing, a sanctity of prasad. Okay, we will find the culprits. We will punish them. Let it be CBI or let it be CBI or anybody, whichever authority. But the issue is they might resolve it. They will resolve it definitely. The culprits will be punished. But what I'm looking at is beyond this. We have to find a mitigation mechanism or to confront such happenings, occurrences in future. And that is very essential for the health of our democracy. The problem with is such occurrences, such situation happens. The problem is Hinduism, the attack on such situation is not from, I don't see it much from Muslim society or Christians, from Christians. The attack is more from Hindus, within Hindus. These Hindus, the so-called, they say they're Hindus, but they don't have respect for Sanatana Dharma. And they comment easily, and they are the ones to be corrected in the first place.
Are you hinting at a lack of unity?
It's not lack of unity, there is enough, unity is not the issue. There is some cohesiveness is lacking. See, the Sanatana Dharma allows you to be, this is an ever-evolving religion. There are no fixed tenets, this is right, this is wrong. This is ever-evolving. Always there is a lot of amendments can be done. Time to time, it keeps happening. What was right for certain times, we make corrections. That is Sanatana Dharma keeps on evolving. It keeps on integrating. It lets you, even if you are a hardliner, if you're an atheist, you have a space. You can express views, but what I'm saying is everyone is bound to have views. I don't have any problem. But because people keep quiet, that has become a regular occurrence to attack it. For me, today, Laddu Prasad issue is what anyone should have done. Or some kind of desecration happened. The simple thing is, we should nab the culprits or someone, maybe it's a simple, if you strip everything, It is a simple food adulteration.
So the issue at hand with respect to the Tirupati Laddu has gone on to hurt the sentiments of crores of people who believe in the Sanatana Dharma across the country. You've been at the forefront of it. At the moment, what is it?
Very simple. For me, what I look at is some kind of desecration happen, which a group of people finds it, makes it, it's a holy prasad for them. Because that's the nearest way to be more closer to God. Taking the prasad of Lord Balaji is I'm blessed. And it has certain norms, certain ways of making it. Imagine people who does raza in Ramzan time, they don't eat from morning to evening. And imagine some desecration happens. It hurts every Muslim.
Yes.
The faith says, I don't want to, we are not supposed to you have to do fasting from sunrise to sunset.
Yes.
That is, their faith said that, and they're following it. So how you do this? And also when you say, okay, when a Muslim wants to eat meat, it should be halal certified, done in a halal manner. Imagine if it is not done. It is an issue. We cannot question, okay, why do you want to do it? It's simple, look at that. An average Muslim personality says, hey, that's what I believe, that's what I say, I want to do. But the problem is, same thing happens in a Hindu system. The question comes from, if some kind of such violation happens, Hindu won't get a support from his own Hindus, fellow Hindus. They are so divided, disintegrated, and that's the issue. So regarding Tirupati Prasad, also the same issue. It is a set of norms are there. These norms have happened, it evolved since 700 years. In the last 300 years, the concept of it used to call boom. So it was it was not rolled into a rounded ball, shape. And finally, 300 years back, they made it more easy to offer this way. And a lot of reverence and devotion goes into that quality. Why do we wash feet and go inside? Why do we take shower? Because it is way of cleansing, and it's a purification process. You do with the purity. Prayer should be done at a purity level. The prasad to be offered, it should be with a complete purity. So what are the ingredients go into it? More purified form.
Got it.
It doesn't allow beef fat. It doesn't allow pig fat. It doesn't allow fish oil.
Yes.
There are certain norms to it. So when the norms are being violated, a lot of people who doesn't even eat garlic, who doesn't even eat onion, they're devotees of Lord Balaji. And imagine for them, even garlic is a desecration for them.
Yes.
Eating garlic and eating onion. So everyone believes, okay, they come to a common minimum understanding, okay, this is what it is. It gives sanctity for that. The problem is when it is not been practiced, when something has been violated, the ingredients which are not supposed to go into it, when they went inside, and it is a violation of trust.
100%.
And that did hurt people, that enraged people. And imagine someone says it, who are the board members? I'm not, the concept is I'm not blaming whom I'm blaming? I'm blaming the regulatory body there, the authority which was sitting there. You're supposed to look into it. Instead of saying, okay, mistake happened, we are sorry, we will look into it, a simple apology, sorry, would have reduced it. I'm not saying they won't be left up, they won't be, we won't leave them, but it would have lessened the mitigation. But they didn't do it, they escalated it. And where they're drawing their strength from? They're drawing their strength from Hindus. Society is divided. Fellow Hindus can be abused. Fellow Hindus can be done. Because you can't raise your voice because we are also Hindus. This is the group. How much percentage? It depends. But for that group, I'm also Hindu. I'm also respect other religions. But here I'm questioning not Muslims or Christians.
fellow Hindus.
I'm questioning the Hindus who doesn't have respect for Sanatana Dharma. You are the prime culprits
Right.
for this entire episode. For them, to escape, to safeguard Hinduism, Hindu society should be safeguarded from the people within Hinduism who attack Sanatana Dharma.
Correct.
I think that's what the whole episode turned out into.
Sir,
It's not just about prasad.
The executive officer of TTD coming out and saying that the ghee was never used, that the adulterated ghee was never used. Whereas the chief minister's statements and all the other statements after that confirmed that the adulterated ghee was in fact used to make laddus. So, if you could just give us some clarity on whether the ghee was used or no in the first place, it can clear out the doubts of crores of devotees who today are in a confused state because of that one news report.
If ghee was not used, the issue would not have arisen to this point. It's as simple. And especially we are very, very cautious and careful to say a statement before. When the EO says now, he was not talking about then. He's talking about once they have taken charge. Because when Mr. New EO has taken charge, I was also asking why. If you noticed, I was raising this since many days. You will have, if you want my office, we can give you that visuals where I have spoken consistently about the quality of prasad.
During the election campaign also.
Yeah, I have also said it. So it is not something new. Everyone said that something is not right. So when the EO who has taken charge, and he means, maybe he is not a, because because they say it he's a bureaucrat, he doesn't exactly, and also sometimes English, if you said it in Telugu, when they say it, when he said it, what he meant was, I asked him the other day, he met me, I said, what he meant was, now whatever, in fact, he gave me prasad. I asked him, he said, but no sir, this is, after we blocked the company and this ghee has been tested and with this ghee we made it. That's what he meant. But the way he put it, I hadn't seen the visual, but for me there was no confusion because he said it right. But people who doesn't understand the language, people who want to twist, have a different meaning to it, they can say it. But actually we are on the same page. All of us are on the same.